Welcome back, friends, to another episode of Madhur Musings. They say every city has a signature scent. For some, it's the salt of the sea. For some, the exhaust of 1,000 idling engines. But if you stand on the northern tip of Uttar Pradesh, where the air starts to cool as it brushes against the Shivalik foothills, the scent is different. It smells of ripe mangoes, fresh sawdust, and something else, something harder to define. It smells like belonging. Today, I am taking you to my hometown, a place tucked between the sacred rivers of Ganges and Yamuna, a place called Saharanpur. To understand Saharanpur, you have to look at a map. We sit in a fertile strip of land called Doab. It is a geographical handshake. On a clear day, you feel the breath of Himachal Pradesh. To the north, the mountains of Uttarakhand. To the west, the industrious spirit of Haryana and Punjab. And just a short drive away, the neon hum of Delhi NCR. But Saharanpur isn't just a transit point, it's a cultural crossroad named after the Sufi saint Shah Harun Chishti. It began as a forest settlement under the Mughals, blossomed under the British, and today it is a masterclass in how a city can grow without losing its soul. If you walk through our lanes, you will hear it because here you see it, the rhythm of hammers and chisels. This is the heart of our world famous woodwork. Here, Shisham wood isn't just timber, it's a canvas. These artisans shape furniture that finds its way into homes from London to Tokyo. But leave the workshops and the landscape open up. The alluvial soil here is a gift from the rivers. We grow wheat and sugarcane, sure, but the real stars are the orchards. When summer hits, the air is heavy with the perfume of dasheri, langra, and chosa mangoes. In Saharanpur, food is a celebration. It is spicy chat that makes your eyes watery and syrupy jalebis that make you forget your diet. It's a place that doesn't just feed you, it spoils you. What I love most about this place is something the big metros have forgotten: the affordability with dignity. Here, life moves at a pace that is just right, not too slow to be sleepy, but not so fast that you lose your breath. Saharanpur's true transformation has been through education. Once known for a handful of colleges, it has now become an academic hub for students from adjoining districts and states. Schools with strong reputation and several higher education institutes have made it a nurturing ground for young minds who seek quality education without the burden of metropolitan expenses. The city's medical facilities have also improved remarkably in recent years. Equipped with modern hospitals, multi speciality clinics, and trained practitioners, healthcare here has evolved from basic to dependable. Whether it's a maternity care or emergency, citizens today find comfort in knowing quality medical help is within easy reach. But even as we modernize, the social fabric remains tight. We are a mosaic of communities. We celebrate Diwali, Eid, and Gurpurab with the same fervor. There is a secular simplicity here that feels almost nostalgic in the modern world. And there's quite a strength on our streets too. Many of our families have a proud tradition of military service. When you see a veteran at a public function, there's a palpable sense of respect. Their presence is a living reminder of discipline and courage. Unlike many district towns that stagnate in bureaucracy, Saharanpur's administration pulses with purpose. Recent infrastructure upgrades from better roads and traffic systems to green drives and waste management shows an intent to keep the district both modern and sustainable. The district magistrate and civic bodies engage with citizens through social media and local outreach, keeping governance grounded and transparent. The law and order situation remains commendably stable. The police presence is effective, and the district's communal harmony is often cited as a model for other regions in the state. This sense of security allows families to thrive, entrepreneurs to take risks without fear. If you ask a local why they love Saharanpur, if you ask a local why they love Saharanpur, you will get a dozen different answers. They will talk about the peace, the kindness, or the cost of living. And they were all right. To me, Saharanpur is the proof that development doesn't have to come at the cost of humanity. It is a city that doesn't need to chase headlines or build the tallest skyscrapers to feel proud. Its pride lies in its spirit, hardworking, generous, and forward looking. For those of us lucky enough to call it home, it's more than a dot on a map. It's where every evening breeze still tells the story of mangoes, sawdust, and home.